building a house is not really a wise decision, you understand. And the reason for this video be say I don't see some boys who will say, well, they build one small house, they feel like say maybe and they're wise part, the people never build that, they not get sense. But the truth be say it's not really a smart idea or smart decision to build a house. Let me explain. So let's say you build a house 30 million or 50 million now. After you complete the house finish, you call pack enter the house. The only thing that house do for you is save you from the initial rent wey they pay for where you did before. So let's say for where you stay before, you pay at least maybe 400,000 or 500,000 yearly, depending on the type of house you be they stay before you pack enter that place. Then as you pack enter that place, you can get 2 tenants for the 2 self-contained. Maybe in a year, self-contained is no more than 350 a year. You're 300,000 save, depending on how you package and reach. So the 300,000 and equal to that 600,000 in a year. If you times that money, 600,000 times 10 or maybe 12, it's not even more than 6 million. So how do you put 30 million or 50 million into something, and in 10 years, the thing they give you just 6 million or 7 million? It's not a wise financial decision.
Yeah, to actually respond to him, I actually have one interesting story to tell you. In 2008, Femi Otedola actually has a shipment of a diesel worth of over 1 million tons on his way down to Nigeria. And while the diesel was on his way, there was a crash in oil prices to $34, from 168 to $34. And then there was also naira devaluation policy that was implemented, making him lose close to $1.2 billion. $1.2 billion on a single day. He said, and I quote, is either I commit suicide or I wait through it. And he wait through it. How did he do that? He did that by actually selling 184 flats he has in Lagos, and some of his shares. That's why investing in real estate is extremely so paramount, especially building a house. Imagine he doesn't have 184 flats he has built in Lagos, basically, and this disaster struck. How will he have way through it? What's the poster? What this guy has actually forgot to understand is that the 30 million naira we have used to build that house still remains, and that it keeps growing and that's the most imminent one. And those money you are actually getting from the rent are just the tip of the iceberg, because your main investment is actually going to come in when you actually sell that particular property, even if we have interestingly, most of our parents don't even sell those their property of after 10, 15 years of actually building the house. It's actually passed down to the next generation, which invariably also increase the value of that particular property as long as it lives, basically. So, and then even if my parents built a house and he didn't have to sell it for whatever reasons, and then probably we the children decided that we're going to sell it, definitely we're going to be getting the whole return on my parents investment. So it's actually not so wise decision not to build a house, thinking that the house rent you're going to be getting will not be able to recoup back your capital. Just see the house rent as just the tip of your iceberg. The major return on your investment is actually when you're willing to sell that your property, and definitely at some point in time it might actually be the only saving grace. So just keep building. Thank you and God bless.